Hey babes, welcome to the ward. Pretty much ever since the start of this channel, I have felt a strong impression to be honest with what I do on YouTube. So I thought I'd make a video about my intentions for this channel. I touched on the kind of content I want to make at the end of my persona evolution and channel update video that I made a while ago, but I'll go over it again here. Although I started out doing more entertainment type stuff like speed paints and character design, and I will still probably do them every now and then, ever since I started doing YouTube, I wanted to do educational and analytical content related to art and storytelling because I really love those things and the processes and thoughts behind them. I'm a mainly self-taught artist that is currently making some comics, but I hope to get into animation in the future, and I want to share what I've learned and what I'm currently learning, so there may be some tutorials or discussion type things, of course regarding art and storytelling. But if I'm not a professional, who am I to teach you guys? I'll admit that I'm certainly not the best artist out there, but I also don't think I'm the worst, and I do try to learn from professionals, so with my current knowledge, I don't think I can get you guys to be professionals, but I have learned a thing or two over the years, so I'm hoping I can share tips and thoughts that can at least help you level up a bit. I hope I can give you the information that would have helped me to become a better artist when I was younger. I hope that I can help you get closer to experiencing the joy of creating things that you can be proud of. And if I learn more, I can keep sharing stuff with you and we can keep learning together. I'll do my best to share information and make tutorials that are clear and accurate to the best of my ability. Posting on YouTube may give the feel that I'm doing things for money, and if I were to say no, that would be a lie. I've never been interested in having YouTube as a full-time job, and I certainly can't expect to get rich from it, but it would be great if it could become an additional income source so that hopefully I can put myself through college and the likes. But making YouTube videos does have more value for me than just money. Figuring out how to clearly teach things help increase my understanding of them, and it can be nice to just get some thoughts out into the world. But I especially treasure every comment I get from you guys that says my video helped or resonated with you, or even just your sweet words on my art. Your comments and support are precious to me, so thank you very much for those. Regardless of whether I'm doing something for money or not, I still like to do my best in many things, so please expect me to make good videos, but maybe don't expect me to be the most frequent poster. If you've seen some of my videos before, you may have noticed that I try to keep things a bit silly and lighthearted, even if I'm being professional. I love being able to make people laugh because humor is a form of positivity. The world is full of a lot of negativity right now, so if I'm going to put more things into the flow of the world, they may as well be positive. So I can hopefully help others to do the same. As art, storytelling, and life are intertwined, I'd also like to do some videos about philosophy and life itself, to hopefully share some good things I've learned in those regards. But don't misunderstand me. I don't say nice things for brownie points. I definitely don't think I'm the nicest person out there, but I try to be intentional about the things that I say. Over my life, I've observed and been taught about the power of both positivity and negativity. And negativity is not a good long-term solution for much of anything. The things we do and say, and how we go about doing them, really matter. They really affect ourselves and the people around us. Even though I'm not the best at it, being nice isn't just something that I want to do, it's something that I need to do. I hope to get better at being more genuinely kind and understanding, and I hope this will be a good place to practice. Along with being honest with what I do, I want to be honest about who I am. I haven't hidden it, but I don't think, at least on YouTube, that I've mentioned that I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm saying this now for a few and one of them being that I know I'm not the only religious artist out there, and as someone who always thought it was cool when other people online, especially in the art and anime communities, are open about their faith, I'd just like to be another face to people in that group that says, you're not alone. I do understand that there are many people who have been hurt by religion or have negative feelings toward it. I know what I say probably can't make, but I'm really sorry about whatever you've experienced. From my understanding, it seems like a lot of negative experiences regarding religion comes from misunderstanding. Either members of certain faiths not really understanding their own faith and acting wrongly towards it, or other people outside the faith not understanding the faith, though that's just my observation and may not account for everything. I also realize that as I tell you about my religious identity, the way I behave may immediately begin to affect how you see my religion. So on the one hand, I will try to be on my best behavior, like I talked about earlier, but please understand that religious people are still people and we're all imperfect. We may be taught good things about how to act, but we may misunderstand them or have a hard time doing them. So if you've had a hard time with religion because of religious people, I would invite you to get to know religion not from people, but from the source. Get to know God for yourself. Get to know Jesus for yourself. Get to know the Holy Spirit for yourself. Get to know any deity for yourself. And gain your own understanding of the truth of who they are, what they teach, and why so many people find value in following them, even if they're doing so imperfectly. I'm not saying you have to, but I am inviting you to do so for the sake of healing. Even Jesus had problems with religious people, so you may already have something in common, I don't know. At its core, the gospel of Jesus Christ is about love. As a disciple of Christ, it is my duty to behave in a way that helps others feel good for them, so that they can get to know Him better and experience the joy and peace that He offers. I may stumble in this pursuit, so please be patient with me if I falter, and please trust that I'll keep trying to improve. I'm also telling you that I'm religious because it affects how I think and how I view the world, so as I'm making videos about art, which is a reflection of the world, and just life, I may talk about religion every now and then, so I'm just giving you a heads up. If I talk about it for an extended amount of time, I'll most likely have timestamps so you can navigate to other sections. All in all, I want my channel to be a safe place for no matter their race, nationality, religion, age, gender, sexual orientation, political orientation, ability, disability, or but that also doesn't mean I won't talk about heavier topics or encourage people to work on things For me, creating a safe space isn't about trying to avoid saying anything that will offend each other, but speaking our minds respectfully and kindly and learning to think over it calmly and respond respectfully and kindly. I'll be giving advice about different things, and you're allowed to think things over for yourself and decide if my advice is right for you. I can't and I won't force you to do anything. I'm not a perfect artist, a perfect person, or a perfect Christian, but I want to grow, learn, and become the best person I can be. And if you're interested in doing similar things, then I would be very appreciative if you would join me here in the ward. Thank you so much for watching. Stay curious and have a wonderful day.